you're doing pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely. And so on the loser side, we do have, I believe it's going to be Daigo going up against Punko, probably on loser side. Yeah.
Daigo versus Punko, that's right.
Wow. So right now we have Daigo, Punko, Xian, and Kazunoko.
That's the top 4.
In the top 4 left for this event.
That's a great list. That's a great list. You have a guy in Xian who won Evo and dominated an entire year of Street Fighter 4. In Daigo, who won the first 2 Evos for Street Fighter 4 as well. Kazunoko has been one of the best players throughout the last half a dozen years, last 4 or 5 years for sure, and really the top Yun player in the world. And in Punko, somebody who did great at Evo some years back, always a big threat, but who has really turned the corner this year and become one of the absolute best. I think that's as good a top 4 as we could ask for.
So the winner of this match is going to be guaranteed at least 2nd place.
Right.
And the loser of this will be going up against the winner between Daigo and Punko. So who is going to be sent down the losers bracket? This is winners finals. Capcom Cup 2015, Kazunoko going up against Xian. And Xian is going to go with Gen. Well, that's what I'm going to assume that he's going to go with.
Okay. That's certainly what he's button checking with.
That's right. He's got a lot of different characters. I wonder how confident he's going to feel with this character going up against Yun.
Look, this is a big match. So the winners side top 8 at the very start. Huge match. Obviously, you want to get into winners finals. You want to win everything. But financially, very big. The difference between 7th or 5th and 3rd, gigantic.
Exactly.
Gigantic.
Exactly.
And then the difference again between 3rd and 2nd, that's big. That's big. So getting into grand finals is that's a pretty big financial benefit.
$120,000 going to the first place winner of this tournament, who will walk home $120,000 richer.
Like I said, I think this top 4 is as good as we could have asked for. It's going to be somebody who really deserves it. So it does look like it's going to be Gen for Xian. He's thinking about W Ultra. Deep in thought, looking at his notes.
Interesting. So W Ultra, remember, you get access to both Ultra combos, which for Gen means you get access to all 4 of them.
Right.
But at the negative side of getting a lot less damage out of those Ultra.
But you have extra utility.
But he chooses to go with Ultra 2. So Ultra 2 is interesting because the Punch Ultra basically is kind of like a get out of this situation. If he has a lot of pressure, you can use it in a lot of different places, but it has that really odd mechanic where all it does is white life and you get another hit.
Yeah, very little actual damage in there. And he can also attack while moving in the air with Ultra 2 as well, which can be a benefit against him. We'll see if that comes up. Right now, already Kazunoko is in. Oh, but here's Xian.
Mistimed it on that safe jump.
And that was a wake-up stand grab from Xian. That's something that Kazunoko is going to pay attention to in the future, too. Oh!
Ooh, wow, not quite in range to be punished. Just gets out of there with the EX up kicks.
Xian really hoping for something.
Ooh,
jab to check it.
All right. Almost has the super ready. Oh, tried to bait out the up kicks again from Kazunoko, but Kazunoko didn't bite.
And it's always hard to make him bite in that kind of situation. Nice win in for Chip.
Kazunoko taking round 1.
Kazunoko knows all the options, and he has a great understanding of the read, so it's just always tough to make him take the bait in that kind of situation.
I think we're about to see something big.
Okay.
Yeah. See how this is just a pattern for Kazunoko. He gets the opponent so scared to attack, and then he always just manages to waltz in there casually and just get the command throws.
And jump jab, not to the fierce, just went right for the command grab.
So smart. Well, everybody knows to stand blocking, so if the 2 hits come.
Okay, but Kazunoko working on 3 bars. He's gonna have it if he finds a hit. Xian fully stocked.
Oh, there it goes.
He does spend the Ultra.
Again, this is only going to do white damage unless it can drain all of the life. So nope, just white damage. He has to get the hit.
Oh, he
there it
does!
is.
Kick down fierce.
Oh, but the red focus!
That's
Ultra!
Again, when you see Xian with that jump, if it's an empty jump or if it's what looks like a misplaced dive kick, you think, oh, you messed up. But no. Crouching medium kick, shoulder, red focus, always a threat. Game 1 goes to Kazunoko.
Well, Xian obviously not convinced that that was a bad matchup or a bad result. Gonna stick with Gen. Wow, what a whip punish.
Already in the corner. Oh. Very difficult to just jump in the corner against somebody like Kazunoko. Always paying attention.
He has not been able to chase that down.
Yeah, right, and I feel like it's okay for Kazunoko. He spends a bar and he escapes the pressure.
Right.
Right? Who cares if it hits? Just get away.
Especially, too, because even in this late round situation, Xian does not have Ultra 1, so he can't chase down the up kicks with his Ultra 1 either.
That's right, yeah.
Kazunoko, he is looking so strong. Sent Daigo to losers with a 3-0, and he's working on a 2-0 versus Xian right now.
Very consistently moving in the air, very consistently dive kicking at the right spot. Xian hasn't challenged that stuff well enough.
Ooh,
I know it's not easy to do, but if he's going to take this game, that's gonna have to be involved.
Whoa. But a lot of hits that came before, so this combo is not going to do much damage. So probably a reset that. Oh!
He wasn't looking for the cross-up. That seems like the default.
Right. Maybe Xian was like, oh, well, he's going to fake like he's going for it, stay in front.
And Xian's going for his big damage stuff, too. That roll, okay. He can do red focus out of it, but didn't come up there. Can he get more this time? Yes!
All right, so
a little bit of damage at the start, as you'll see, and then the red. Yeah, the white light, I should say, yeah.
Yeah, drained a little bit of the white light.
Can he find the hit?
Oh, the up kicks into the lunge punch!
2-0.
Xian just didn't believe he was going to go for it. He thought, you know what? He's going to be defensive because he has this white life, and Kazunoko said, nope, nope. No fear at all. Just goes right in there. EX up kicks into lunge punch, and he takes it to take a 2-0 lead.
Kazunoko's only been punished on those EX up kicks one time?
Yeah.
In 2 games, even though he's had quite a few. If that's the kind of ratio we're talking about, it makes sense for Kazunoko to keep doing it.
Well, Xian came to character select.
Did he stick with Ultra 2?
Yeah, he's staying with the same Ultra.
Okay.
There's something about this match. I'm not sure what it is that he wants to stick with Ultra 2.
Your destiny will be determined here.
Well, we'll see if it pays off. He does need to win 3 in a row. Of course, he's in winner, so it's not his tournament life on the line, but you do not want to go down, play against Punko or Daigo. That's not tough.
See Kazunoko choosing to stay in the front, wants to also keep the corner position.
God, this chase down is so effective against Xian. And Xian backs off to a safer range, but that doesn't mean that he's making damage happen.
Right.
Wow. Perfectly placed. Kazunoko again in the corner.
Oh, gets out, manages to get out, okay. But, you know what? It just hasn't made much of a dip. Oh, wow. What a whiff punish.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh!
Well, there you go. Then maybe that's why he has the Ultra 1. But again, it's not going to do any damage until he gets the hit, and he does!
He did.
Oh, you just saw all that life bleed away.
Did he know that was going to be stun? I think so. I think he did, because that was exactly what he wanted, right? It was all, that's like something you can practice at home. Ultra 2, then I have a setup and it stuns if I hit. So that's pretty sick.
Nice, wow.
Gotta see more of that out of Xian.
Yeah, the angle of that waterfall kick just right to catch the dive kick. Backdash and the up kicks in the corner.
Making use of all his options, that's for sure. Oh! And then not punished. That was a whiff.
Yeah, we've seen him do that a bunch of times, but I think Kazunoko, he usually punishes with just a raw lunge punch.
Still 3 bars on deck for Kazunoko. Oh, is he going to spend it? Yeah, right into Ultra. Why not?
Get ready.
Will that be enough as follow-up? I'm not sure.
No, I don't think
Not
so.
quite. Xian trying to build some bar. Gotta think he's looking for the lunge just in case, but unlikely to come. What? He waited enough for the short up kicks to work. It's match point now for Kazunoko, threatening to 3-0 Xian, just like he did Daigo.
All right, good start for Xian. Look at this. He's going to go for the full combo. Drains about a third of his life right away. Takes him to the corner.
Will this gambit work?
Oh. Perfect distancing on that side kick. Just hit him right on the shins.
Incredible! I can't believe it!
Again, right back in. Kazunoko, okay, well, here's maybe Xian has some bar to work with.
Challenge from Kazunoko on Wake Up with just that low jab.
Well, it's a fast button, and he's done enough EX up kicks to make that a credible threat.
Could be the. Where did that come from?
Almost 3 bars now for
Oh, from the front
Kazunoko.
still! Is that gonna be it? Yes.
Wow.
3-0 against Daigo, then 3-0 against Xian. Hard to get any stronger than that. Those are 2 of the best Street Fighter 4 players ever, and in fact this year have remained so. Kazunoko getting right through. You know, he's been the only Yun to make that character work in big tournaments.
Yes.
When Ultra Street Fighter 4 came out, a lot of people were worried that he seemed like he was too strong. That, for the most part, hasn't really paid off. And so, you know, some people sort of think, well, maybe he's not that great, maybe sort of making some excuses about Yun. I think we can, you know, say that Kazunoko has ruined some of those, I think, conceptions about Yun. People who might be making excuses for that character, I think it's been ruined a little bit.
Well, look, the character, when Kazunoko gets his game going, it just makes Yun look invincible, right?
Yeah.
But the thing about it, Yun is not as simple and straightforward as it looks.
He's not.
And it really, a lot of people who talk about Kazunoko as this random player or he's crazy or whatever, kind of discredits the way that he plays.
Agreed.
He's so
I think
good
he's very smart.
at reading the situation, you know, which is why.
I think he has great spacing. I think he's a very smart player. I think he understands risk-reward really well. All of those things are extremely important in fighting games in general. And for Yun, if you have that understanding